Hello and welcome to the postcom of my Speed Bananza from Sunday. So we kind of taken a Sunday? Yeah, it was Sunday. It's kind of taken ages getting this uploaded because this is a postcom, so I can't just like ping it straight up and make a thumbnail. And I've been kind of busy. I was kind of busy on Sunday, so I didn't get loads and loads of games in. But still got enough to make this 18 minutes video. So hope you enjoy these Speed Bananza games. If you're new to Speed Bananza, I guess Sweat hasn't uploaded in a while. I've not done like a tutorial style one. If you look at other videos on my channel and of Sweat's channel, you'll see some really good span guides out there, or you can just like try and copy the top players. Essentially, for aggro, you just want to like buy and sell the 4th tier heli, because that crate gives you bonus money. It gives you more money than when you sell it, so the quicker you can do it, the more money you can make, and you can stop that from like some cyber powers like eco nerf, but that'll only temporarily stop you. There's teaser at the weekend, which there is no eco nerf, but it's also no lightning, so the early game's a little bit harder. But I see like eco nerf there, he's used it, so I've got to stop now. And that's basically how it goes, and basically a race to see how quickly you can micro and get your farms up and send the right stuff in to drain your opponent before they get up too many farms and can defend everything. For this case, he's not using farms, he's using eco, which is it's just quite awkward, you see. So we're gonna use our last lightning, but it's just kind of awkward, but it's not good. you just need to get your FAQ online, and then you're kind of in business. So a little bit of lag on the replay, but we get our FAQ going. All we need to do now is get an Apache up, and now we can defend all his eco with no problems. We could have got a few more crates. It wasn't really pushing that bad. It just doesn't look very nice on this map because it goes around a few times. But we could have probably gone for a few more crates, because now obviously we can't get crates because we don't have enough money to get the 4th upgrade on the right hand side for the helicopter. So you see we slowed down quite a bit, but then we can go back to crate microing. And then for this against the eco, you just want to go straight to ZOMGs. It's going to be what's hardest, especially with Glue Gunner. Glue Gunner, very hard to rush. Sorry, very hard to rush the Glue Gunner with rainbows, just because they're so easy to get this 2-3 Glue Gunner up, and then you need very, very minimal defense to be able to defend. Camos, just by adjusting, is also pretty strong, so we can just go for loads of these. We're going to go for double FAQ here, just because it's quite hard to keep microing. Another alternative is, I think, if you go for like one FAQ and then get like 30 to 40k, and then you start going for your ZMGs, and we're sending ZMGs on 240, which is pretty slow. I struggle to micro on this map quite a bit, because I got to drag quite far, and I'm a bit washed in my micro. You can see now we're going to try and adjust. We've got load in. He's not going to be able to defend all of this. It's going to be too much stuff, and we saved one of our eco nerfs. One of them he used earlier on to slow his eco down, and next he's going to only defend this if he can get perfect Super Monkey micro off, which is going to drain him quite a bit, and it'll drain him even more, stop him from doing it if we get our eco nerf off. And it's just going to adjust quite a bit this round from all these Cobras we keep buying down and putting to adjustments, and he's going to die to that. And the next game we have King Beast 632. So we're on our right hand side and left hand side, slightly different for iPad. My right hand side is my stronger side. On PC a lot of maps are stronger on right, but not all of them, and it doesn't matter too much on the PC. On the phone I think they prefer the left hand sides, because you're able to upgrade with your right thumb and then go straight into the ability, which is a little bit quicker than upgrading and then having to move the thumb to the ability. iPad, you've got to move your arms, you've got to move your whole body to kind of, not the whole body, you have to use you can't just use the thumbs like you can on phone and PC. You've got to use some of the wrist as well, which is just quite a few more inputs, quite just bigger movements. It's just quite a bit harder to micro, but you can also send at the same time quite quickly because you've got two hands on the screen at the same time. So negatives and positives to both. We're going to go into our heli micro now. We eco nerfed him, so he can't do anything back. He did an early eco nerf, which was we both did an early eco nerf. We wasn't sure if he was doing passive or not, but he used his after mine, I think, I guess. And now he can go into his micro, and I'm going to our micro once it's one off. And you can see the top players, they do this really, really quickly. Mine's not very quick, but I'm just going to go as quickly as I can. I had a few games later on in the day which I actually thought were pretty good, but you see we also miss our abilities quite a lot of the times. I basically have my thumb where the upgrade is, and try and land it straight on top of where the ability is. So my left hand can tap off the screen, and then I'm right into tapping the ability. But if my thumb's in a slightly incorrect position, I miss the ability, and then I'm just like naturally already, my muscle memory is going back into selling. So that's why I missed the sell button quite a lot of times. Not a lot of time to think about everything. So it looks like he was a little bit slower, so we're going to send him a couple rainbows. You only need to send in about 3-4 sets of rainbows to try and force some stuff. And now whilst we're forcing stuff, whilst he's doing that, selling his spec, we can be going to get some more money. So if he sends stuff back at us, we can get our defend off. And he's going to go for an Apache. He's going to sell, so we want to send some more stuff at him. We're just going to send a whites this time. I didn't quite have enough for our... we didn't have our other Cobra down, just a bit quicker to send that in. I'm still going to get the Apache forced, which is good. No FAC on line for him still. So now we're just going to go for some more Cobras. We're not even going to go for the second FAC this time. We're just going to try and place loads of Cobras down. I'm very slow at placing Cobras as well. Another bit of a weakness. He sells his Apache again. That's about 4.5k I think each time you sell the Apache. So you lose a lot of money for selling it. He's going to try not to sell the FAC for it that time. But we were about to send in ZMGs. He wasn't going to defend those. And yeah, that was that game. I thought I'd press record on this game, but I hadn't. So I'm just going to show you a Battles TV replay, but this was pretty good by me, I think. I think my micro was quite decent on this one, and it's an aggro mirror, as you can see. He has a lot of farmers. Jesus Christ, he's got 375,000, oh no, 37, okay, no, it's 37,000 farmers. I thought it was 375,000 for a second, but not quite that many. I guess that's kind of similar. Oh no, he's got like 10 times my farmers, but I don't buy all farmers and I give chests away, so yeah. Then I have multiple accounts, so it's not a competition. Anyway, so we did early eco nerf because we weren't sure what he was going to do. Oh no, he did early eco nerf because he presumed passive, I guess. We just went for this. And we were going to go for... yeah, now we can now eco nerf when he starts heli crate microing, which is a lot better. And because it means they have 2 moments where they have to stop all this heli micro. They're making about 1k a second, whereas earlier on, you're just slowing down when they can start, but... yeah, not quite as strong. So if you reckon your opponent's going to do aggro, you got to save both your eco nerfs. Try and save some lightnings as well. Lightnings otherwise are better to anti-stall, so that the game goes a little bit faster, so you can start heli microing quicker again. We can go for our... we're not impeded this time, but we're going to go for our FAC anyways. We should just keep heli crate microing though until we can keep doing it with the FAC online. And yeah, eco nerf, slow down his heli crate micro. We can go back to heli crate microing again. We can go for our second factory pretty soon. So yeah, it's not going too badly. It looks a little bit different to normal with the Battles TV replay. I'm going to go for 4 Cobras and send some rainbows in, I think. Yeah, just a few more rainbows again, just to try and get the Apache. It doesn't look like we sent quite enough. Yeah, it should probably have been at least 4 to try and get it, to be only sending 2 there, 2 or 3. A little bit greedy, but I guess we're now going for our BFBs. We try to distract him. If we got an Apache, that'll slow him down quite a bit. And now we got our BFBs first, which is the important thing. And now he's got to defend those. So, yes, for Citadel Odin, he needs at least 3 Apaches, dash 4 to be comfortable, but 3 probably gets it done. We've sent quite a bit in. Now what we want to do is we want to sell off a bunch of Cobras, and we just want to go back for money. What if we're getting more money? Okay, we send off, we can sell loads. Yeah, we can just stop now though. See, all his money, he doesn't have any FACs down. We still have a FAC down, and we can now start making more money again from this. And if we get to our second FAC, he's going to send us a Russian. We can just Apache. And we kind of want to leave this up, to be fair, because that was a lot of money from him. He's not gaining any money right now. You can only send that in because it was around 11. And now we go for more money like this. And we got loads of money still, and we're almost able to send in Cobras again. So he has to sell defense off to get more money again to get FACs back down. And we got a ZMG on his screen now, so we can't afford to sell them. And we can put some more BFBs over the top. And you see, we just basically made him sell all his factories and kept factories. And that means we just made so much money those last few rounds that he's not going to be able to win the game. He's going to try and counter a few Moabs, but a few Moabs aren't quite going to do the trick for us in Apache. Instead of more Moabs in, we don't need to get any more defense. But we'll just do it anyways, just so that nothing silly happens, nothing crazy happens. Throw some BFBs in, can just get more Apaches. But he's definitely going to die first. As you can see. And yeah, played that one pretty nicely, as the nice message was, I guess. And next opponent is a Lyrics. So we are going to a farm start. Seeing some blues in. use our lightning early on to anti-stall because we think he might be doing passive. And we're also going to do an early eco nerf, I believe. Oh no, we saw him do lightning as well. So if you see them doing lightning, okay, now we know it's okay. If they use a non-genetically enhanced crops power, you know they're not doing aggro. If they do an early lightning, you should assume they're doing aggro. So I used an early lightning because I wasn't sure and was just preparing for passive. But since I saw him do it as well, I then presumed it was aggro because you shouldn't anti-stall with passive and do waste lightnings like that. And damage boost is better, and you need an eco nerf anyways for good for good passive. But then he saw that, so we then basically just knew that we could do an early eco nerf because early eco nerf is what you want for against passive. So we've slowed their farms down as much as possible. We're missing a few crates here. You see, we're not very good at micro. We're not. It's not clean at all. It's not up to our best. Which our best is not that great anyways. We often miss even at our best, but. Now we've got round 6, we can send some stuff in, go for 2 cobras, 3 cobras, 4 cobras. Looks like we are thinking about sending in some rainbows around about now. We've got to put leads in, so leads forces a flash bomb, which is about 2.5 3k upgrades, so good to send those in. We can also then eco nerf, so he's now going to get a flash bomb, he's also now got to defend rainbows. And then you should put pinks over the top at the end as well, so it kind of layers a lot together, and it's quite hard to defend. And there you go, he sells, gets a Sabo. We didn't have a fact down that time, but we got a 1 minute 43 win, nice and fast. That was a good game. This time we chose the wrong towers, so we were meant to hit farm, but we misclicked, and now we have this. So now we have to try and make this work versus Honest Guard 841. So this is really bad, because first of all we got Gen, and we don't have a farm. So that's a complete waste of a power. Second of all, once we get later into the game, we need to have facts down so that we keep getting money, and it doesn't have to be all from our Helicrate micro, which is not very strong anyways. So that's bad as well. And then, yeah, Ace. Yeah, it's just like, you just need the farm. The farm is so important in Span. Of all game modes, the farm is pretty much, if you see an eco strat, you just win. You really need the farm out. So not having farm, particularly in Span, is non-recoverable, but we are going to try our best to recover versus this guy. He's got some okay heli micro. We're going to eco nerf him. The first eco nerf, you want to try and get it to sell. If they sell on the first eco nerf, they're often going to quit because it's going to take them ages before they can start microing again. So we're not even able to start microing yet, even without eco nerfs and stuff. But also if you can just get that first crate, then that's going to slow down a little bit as well. Now we can start heli crate microing, but we have to like collect the crate each time because we don't have farmers as well. Another issue that we're going to come across. And yep, just creating. Can't get any factories down. We're not able to get it. Wouldn't be getting it down now anyways, but we still can't get it down there regardless. He's going to go for a fac, and we could honestly should probably try and send in rainbows, I guess, here to try and get something off. Try and slow him down some shape or form, but we don't here. We should send something. I guess I'm just so distracted by not lightnings anyway. We're just so distracted by not having the right towers that there's not a lot we can do. But we're going to keep trying to micro. When we miss the abilities, it's even worse than normal. We're going to get this. We could have maybe tried to do something trick with the ODS. We could have maybe tried to optimize our towers a little bit better. But we'll keep Helicrate microing, and we're just trying to think if we can maybe get to BFBs earlier than him. Maybe he doesn't defend. He's going to eco nerf us, which ruins everything. We have no money making source now. We should have at least a fact down by now, just making money in the background, but we can't because we don't have any farms. We just got these cobras down. It wears off, so we're going to go back to crates, but he's got 2 facts down. He's making so much more money than us. We can upgrade all these cobras. Hopefully we got enough for BFBs. We don't quite. Go for another one, sell the Apache, send in some BFBs. He sends in back at us. We just need to hope we can maybe defend the first few and then him die to those. So we go for an Apache, and we think if we can just get it to tap, load of those BFBs, and then ground 0, maybe we can defend. Pops into mobs, I get quite scared. We ground 0, gets most of the way. Get the Apache up. We don't quite defend, but he could afford for like 5 Apaches and he could defend anyways. We had a good effort, but you need farm. You cannot win with the wrong strategy in this game mode. An exponent. This might have been the first game, I can't lie. But this might be even be in reverse order, how this video came out. But anyways, it's Quicks. It's on a disc. I think we've had quite good side luck, to be fair, in this video. We had a lot of rights, but we're always unlucky. We're normally unlucky with left side, but I've been right every single map. That's quite fortunate. Not a prayer if we were on left when we had the wrong tower combination, but we had a decent effort in the end. And yep, so we're going to be heli microing. He's going to heli microing as well. Looks like we would have got it off the first eco nerf, but I don't think we quite did. And then yeah, we got our first crate. He then deactivated us. So deactivate not quite as good because you can still collect this farm money and eco nerf money, and you can't get them to sell in the nerf, and they can just straight away go for this again. We could have even sold without it and gone for a few farms, but I just don't think it's worth, because you get so much money from the crate and you lose a decent amount by not having the crate getting off. We can eco nerf him again. He might be using a macro, I'm not 100% certain. So a macro is basically a computer program that places the helis and upgrades them and abilities all for you, so you can do it in an instant, which is cheating. Or he could be using a upgrading thing which automatically upgrades the helis. Actually, it might be legit, actually. I'm not very good at spotting them. Some people are good at spotting them. Maybe he's just good, maybe I don't know. But yeah, you see there's some which are incredibly obvious. This is not an incredibly obvious one, but no, this might be fine actually. So some are incredibly obvious, but yeah, he might be okay actually. But yeah, so he's gone for 2 facts, we've gone for 2 facts. He's been pretty quick. We're going to go for just a heli down here. Now we just need to go for sending our balloons. So we've got 2 facts. Micro's been okay, I guess. And he sends some rainbows in to force the Apache upgrades. We're hoping it's not passive, because if it's ace, we are completely screwed, because once you get 2 facts of ace... Actually, this map, maybe not completely screwed, because there's not loads of farm spots. If they can just run away with their farms and have a 1 to 2 Apaches down and just constant ground zero, you can't win that. And just quick micro means you can't get like your farms ahead quicker than them. So like versus normal passive, you can just micro quickly get more farms up and try and use that money lead and hold that money lead with stalling them and slowing them down. But you can't quite do that in this position, because they can get the same farms as you. He's going to be doing a different passive. He's going to be doing Super Monkey, which is quite interesting, because not quite as good as Ace. It's not going to be able to hit camos if we overload them. If we get a load of camos on the screen and there's a load of ZMGs on the screen, it's not going to be able to defend the camos. The ZMBs are going to block, but we're going to get a load of stuff in. We need to get more in. It's very expensive. Oh, looks like he choked it. So he's going to die to that. Hard to see with lag. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up the span video there. So I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoy span, that kind of thing, there's T0 span on Friday, so you can play that. This was a leaderboard from last week. It was a bit of a crazy leaderboard. Like 2 people got flagged. Otherwise it'd have been like triple 50 mil plus. But yeah, gonna end the video there. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'll continue the Regs Riches. I'll sign back in later and get the next one done. We already got 1 game of it done. Kind of a mistake, but you'll find out tomorrow. Alright, have a nice day everybody.